Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Remember this game? If you've ever owned a Commodore 64, chances are that you do. This game is called The Way of the Exploding Fist, released by Melbourne House in 1985. And, according to lemon64.com, it's number 80 on the top 100 C64 games of all time. But, a year later, Melbourne House released another favorite of mine, called Mugsy's Revenge. The game is set in the Prohibition period in the USA, 100 years ago, give or take. You play a gangster that spends his time dealing in illegal booze and criminal activities alike. I will show a playthrough, and after that, I'll give it a score. So, let's go. In the game, you're a right-hand man, basically talks to you all the time, and gives you advice all the time. So the first question is basically, shall we start smuggling booze? And of course the answer to that is yes. So now, our right-hand man asks us the question, do you want to hire some boys? AKA a crew. So yeah, sure, let's hire two. So now he suggests some guys. The first guy is Matt Guano. The second guy is called Lemmy the Lunk. We will keep them both. And then you gotta pay them. And yeah, you gotta pay them at least the amount they're used to. If you don't, trouble will follow. Okay, so now comes an important part. The booze, the buy-in. 700 per barrel is the offer this time, which is a good price. So this is always a yes. I always have a calculator at hand for this part. Let's go for 29 barrels. And now you gotta choose the guy to run the smuggling. So we pick our guy named Lemmy. So, 8 grand to set up the smuggling at. Always do at least that, if you have it. So we do 8. Of course you have to bribe the cops. It's all part of the game. $3 for that. Okay, now it's time to sell some of the booze. You can sell it for $1,400 per barrel. Well, that's twice the buy-in, so that's good. We'll sell 15. Okay, some bad news. We lost some to Capo's boys. And now, your right-hand man asked if we want anybody rubbed out. Well, I guess I want Capo rubbed out, right? Because he screwed us. So let's do that. Let's see if we can do that. Rub this Capo guy out. So now you gotta hit, now we gotta hire a hitman. So we gotta pay the guy 5 grand. I hope it's enough. Okay, so now your right hand man tells you that the contract killing failed and that they busted Lemmy, and now we gotta bail him out. You know, it's great being a gangster and the mob boss and everything. But the downside is, of course, that your friends are constantly ending up in jail, and then they'll have to do time. And then who can do all the work? Me. Because they're so stupid to get busted. Oh well. So we're gonna bail Lemmy out of jail. Yep, that's all part of the job for us gangsters, I'll tell you that. Notice how this cool interlude is actually in high-res mode. This is the only part of the game in high-res mode, but I really love it. I love this. Alright, so now it's the beginning of a new year. That means new chances. New chances for us gangsters. Alright, it's time to hire more guys. This time we'll hire just one. Okay, so we'll keep Brewer Bailey. So, just like last time, gotta pay all the guys. And we're just gonna pay them exactly what they're used to. Because, you know, trouble otherwise. Okay, it's time to buy in again. We can buy cheap. 700 per barrel is cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna buy some. Again, grabbing my calculator. Now, the reason I grab a calculator is that you gotta be careful not to spend all your money. As you may understand, there's always more expenses. You gotta bribe the cops, and you gotta set up the smuggling networks, and all those kind of things that that us kind of guys, have to worry about. You know. Let's go for 5 barrels. Okay, so somebody's gonna run it. It's gonna be Matuano. $2,000 to set up the smuggling net. No, so good investment. Again, we have to bribe the cops. And of course we're short on cash. So we're gonna try if $1,000 is enough. Okay, it's time to sell some booze. Okay, we can sell for really good. $1,700 per barrel. That's a really good price to sell. So we're gonna sell 14 barrels. Oh. Now he says one of our guys skipped out on us and took his money. Shit. Okay, we're not gonna. Again, the really nice interlude, the high res thing. Really sets the vibe, don't you think? I think it's awesome. So, here starts the new year again. By the way, guys, what other games should I cover in my future videos? I mean, of course. Any ideas? Please let me know in the comments, okay? Thanks. Time to hire some guys again. It's always good to hire at least one, so we'll do one. Picky zits. Sounds fine. Again, I have to pay all the guys. And, yeah. You gotta do it. You gotta pay your men. You know how it is. Okay, so we can buy in for 1,400 per barrel. Let me grab my calculator again. I'm no math genius. Let's put it that way. I can recommend it. Yeah, 5 barrels is good. Okay. $2,000 to set up the smuggling network. Let's do it. Bribe the cops, of course, as always. 3 grand, boom. Alright, it's time to sell again. Hopefully with some profit. Yeah, we can do it with profit. $1,600 per barrel. That's good profit. Let's do it. We'll sell 8 barrels. But great news. The crew snatched 50 barrels from Capo's guys, which is great news. So now all of a sudden we got 52 barrels instead of 2. That's great news. Good job from the men. I like my guys. They're good workers. Good guys. They do their work good. 52 barrels. It sounds way better than 2. I like this. Alright, so it's time to hire the boys again. Let's hire one more guy. Chunky Linguini. That sounds trustable, right? Alright, we gotta pay the boys again. You know the drill. Just pay them what they used to. 3 grand for Chunky. $5 grand for Brewer. $2 grand for Picky. Alright, time to buy some barrels. $900 per barrel is a good price. Let's do 3 barrels. Okay, $1 grand to set up the smuggling net. That sounds good. Let's do that. You have to bribe the cops again. $2 grand. Alright, time to sell some booze. $1,300 per barrel is reasonable. Not super high, but reasonable. So yeah, let's sell. Let's sell 35. Make some money. Oh man, somebody ripped this off. That is a bummer. Now, as you may have noticed, in every at the end of each year, they repeat that we still have 0 nightclubs. Now, I haven't played this game in a few years. I have actually forgotten the requirements to get a nightclub. I guess I have to play this game often again because I forgot some things about it. There's more to it than this. This is not my best game ever at this. I have to play it more again. Then I get to the nuances. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe next time. Okay, time to hire some more guys. Let's just hire one more. One more guy in the crew, always good. Teeth Nelson, that sounds trustable, sure. So, pay the guys. Needless to say, if you pay those hoodlums less than they're used to, then they're gonna turn against you. But you know, I guess you figured that, right? And if you try it in the game, you will find out too. Just try it. Alright, so we can buy 900 per barrel. That's a good price. Let's buy some, right? Yeah, let's buy 8. Nice number. $3,000 to the smuggling nets. That sounds alright, let's do it. Have to bribe the cops again. Well, let's do $2,000 to bribe the cops this time. Alright, time to sell some of our stock yet again. Okay, we can sell for 1,300. That's okay. Let's sell 15 of those barrels. Alright, this is a shootout scene, which is rare. And I'm usually so surprised by this that I'm too late to grab the joystick, and this is no exception. So I'm dead. You know. Well, game over, I guess. I'm dead. And here we have this nice end screen. Nice end screen. Yeah. I'm sleeping with the fishes, you know. I'm dead. Alright, we're gonna go for the scoring part now. Graphics 9. Music 10. Playability 8. Lastability 10. Overall score 9.3. Not bad. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.